A very good morning to everyone. Today, I, Yuv Kapoor, and my friend Gaurav Vora are here to give a presentation on our research named Hybrid Weighted Least Connections and MSJF approach for load balancing in a cloud environment. We are currently undergraduate students pursuing engineering, so we'll start with our research. So, there are two parts to our research. First is virtualization, which has been performed by me. Second, load balancing, which has been performed by my friend Gaurav Vora. So before starting with that, both virtualization and load balancing are the crucial aspects of cloud. So what is cloud? Cloud, as the literal name stands, is a mass which stores something. So cloud is really that. Cloud is the storage of servers from where users can manipulate and play with their data. They can delete their data, update their data, insert their data, and do many more stuff like creating the new virtual machines, which comes under virtualization. There are many benefits of cloud. Some of them are it increases or decreases scalability. Scalability means according to the demands, we can increase the resources or decrease the resources. The biggest benefit of cloud is the pay per use model, which means the resources which we use, we only have to pay for them. The two main services which a cloud service provider provides are virtualization and load balancing. So first, virtualization. In virtualization, we can create VMs, which stand for virtual machines. These virtual machines can be implemented on a single hardware to boost its performance. And its biggest advantage is green computing, which means that we can reduce the hardwares. The future aspects of virtualization are bare metal, quantum virtualization, and blockchain, which will cover it in the other slides. And the last part is load balancing, which my friend will share with you. Now, the overview of the research. In the research, we covered the lesser known and newer parts of virtualization, such as bare metal hypervisor. Now, bare metal virtualization means that in a single machine, we can implement many virtual machines so that we can work with around 5 to 10 machines through a single machine, which will boost the performance and let us do all the tasks without the specifications of our machine. Now, the famous companies such as Netflix and SpaceX also use these technologies from AWS. AWS stands for Amazon Web Services. Now, this was the virtualization part. The second part is load balancing. There are many algorithms in load balancing which tends for elapsed time and energy conservation. We researched about all the algorithms and we came up with a new algorithm which was made by combining the weighted and MSJF algorithms together so that the elapsed time could be reduced, the space consumed could be reduced, and the energy consumption also would be reduced to the minimum possible. Now, background study. We took many papers into consideration, but these were the main four papers from where we draw the conclusion of the cloud service models, deployment models, and in load balancing, we drew the conclusion about round robin, MSDF, and weighted algorithms. So, after reading all these papers, we came to the conclusion that the combination of MSDF and weighted algorithm from the load balancing papers will give us the best algorithm, which was our actual research. Now, my friend Gaurav Vora will present all the remaining next slides.
Good morning, everyone. I audible? Yeah. As my friend introduced me in start, so let's not waste the time and continue with my domain. As we can see in the slide, load balancer. Load balancer is like a tool that is used to evenly distribute the request made to the server with the other servers. Uh, let's take an example in this case. Like there is a group project in the college and the group contains 4 to 5 students. In every group, there we can see the most of the project is done by 2 to 3 students, and remaining 2 to 3 students either copy the project or share their name in the final project. To prevent this kind of situation, a load balancer is introduced. Load balancer takes the request from the client and evenly distribute among the servers by not letting any servers to get overload. Mhm. In this, we can say that a load in this we have taken the different algorithms of load balancer, like round robin algorithm, distributed algorithm, dynamic algorithm, uh, and MSJF technique. By performing the experiment on different algorithms, we have come upon the conclusion that two of the techniques, MSJF and weighted algorithm, is most suitable for our research. The advantage taken from the weighted algorithm is on the elapsed time, as it has the lowest elapsed time in comparison to the other algorithms, whereas the MSJF technique is used upon the advantage of energy consumption. In this, we can see in the step one, we have taken a in this we have taken given the weight to the different servers based upon their processing power, available resources, and process. And in step second, we have taken or given the variable names to the total energy consumption and total elapsed time. In step three, we have taken MSGF technique as a main consideration by taking the request from the user with the minimum slack time or the elapsed time needed to perform the task. The requests that have the minimum slack time are performed earlier as compared to the requests that are to be performed in the upcoming uh, in the upcoming queue. Let's move to the next slide. In this, we can see after performing the algorithm, the energy consumption is constant, whereas the elapsed time has been giving the spike till the end. With the client request being 10, 20, 30, 40, the energy consumption is constant to 10, whereas elapsed time is moving from 25 to 30, 30 to 32, and for 29 again. Uh,
Now, I'll
now
tell
let's
about the future aspects of our paper. First, the quantum virtualization. Quantum virtualization is an upcoming topic in virtualization, in which we have come to a conclusion that it's like giving a superpower to our existing computer. Quantum virtualization uses qubits, which can do many multiple complex calculations at once from from a single computer, which our computers are not capable to do at the present time. As in quantum virtualization, both the 0 and 1 bits can exist simultaneously, which means both binary bits can be calculated at once without a single hassle. The load balancing future aspect is that it will combine itself with AI and ML through through the help of quantum virtualization, which will then enhance and boost both the load balancing and virtualization at once, which will be a great advantage to the community of IT and cloud. Now, my friend will tell you about the conclusion.
in virtualization, as my friend tell about the virtualization. Virtualization is the evolving technique or the basic technique used in the cloud computing. It is used to give the preference to the users to perform the high performing task in the backend by using the virtual or the high performing performance computers. Uh, in second, there is the integration of blockchain technology with the cloud computing. As we can say, the blockchain is the upcoming new boom to the industry. The blockchain is using many of the cloud server or the cloud service operators servers like the AWS and Azure is giving the preference to the cloud to the blockchain startups to provide the space uh, to perform the high performing task needed by the users. In the third, the hybrid weighted MSJF algorithm that we have stated, MSJF where the minimum slack job first is used, where the algorithm with the minimum time or the minimum deadline is being preferred over the other requests, and the hybrid weighted algorithm we have used to assign the particular weight as per the usage or the as per the level of the server that it can handle how much client request. By this, we have created an optimized form of the algorithm that can evenly distribute or evenly process the data or the request made by the client as per the weighted and the slack time.
So
Now
that
we
so that's all with the presentation. I hope you guys learned something new today.